Okay, so this was pretty funny, actually. Not so much the content, but the reaction. The reaction was hilarious, and I find it extremely hypocritical because the joke she made here, and she was just making jokes. It's just a joke, bro. I just want to point out who's always saying that this was the most inoffensive, lighthearted, like like little passive joke I've ever seen. And I see these people that are so fragile, they're like having, some people are just having like this anger over this. And it's funny about who it's coming from, because I'm going to point this out in a second. You'll see.
It's over 100 days. We have connected unhoused residents at Mass and Cass to housing, treatment, and services. We've launched 3 free bus lines. We've taken some big, bold actions, but I won't lie. This past winter was pretty intense. Trial by snow, trial by fire, fighters union. I'm getting used to dealing with problems that are expensive, disruptive, and white. I'm talking about snowflakes. Snowflakes, I mean snowstorm snowflakes.
Now, that joke was clearly intended to trigger a certain group of people who are being rather fragile right now on one side. Which, this is the most, like, by getting angry at this, you proved her joke right. That's the funny part. I don't know why you didn't just ignore it. I have made jokes like this, similar to this. I'll give you an example. It was a group of people I was talking to, and, like, it was going on between, it was like a summer break during college, and they were all like, what are you guys doing? And I'm just like, you know, I'm taking the college classes during summer. I'm taking the short ones. I gotta do that. And this one guy goes, I'm going ice water swimming. And I turn to him and I'm like, I'm from inner city LA. We have a word for stuff like that. That's called white people shit. And you would, like, everyone starts laughing. It's essentially kind of the same joke setup. She says these problems are expensive, disruptive, and white, and then says, you know, brings in the snowflakes because she knows there's going to be a group of people who are just going to re about it, and take the bait. But going down, I find something interesting. Jail. Okay, that's interesting. Anyway, they've gotten too comfortable talking like this. Right? Or the Boston mayor is sending us a message that it's totally okay being racist. Oh, I find this very interesting. From the side, that was saying Joe Rogan calling us monkeys, going, it's just a joke, bro. Okay, well, yeah, that's this. It's just a joke, bro. Get over it. That's what you told us. So you don't get to come around now, and just because she makes the most inoffensive, light-handed joke towards sensitive white people, now you're like, I can't believe how unabashedly racist she is. But y'all will defend Joe Rogan calling black people monkeys. Oh god, you have the who's gonna tell her who's really beating up Asians in broad daylights in the street. I always hate that the right brings that up and never brings up why that's happening. Right and the left do the same thing. Point to the problem, don't address the problem. But that's a whole nother video. I can go into why that's happening. How does 50 to 60% of the population let them talk like this? I don't know. I thought you guys were the free speech side. Again, I'll just say what you said to us. It's just a joke, bro. It's the same thing when I made the video on Crowder. I explained and broke down why that shit wasn't funny, and why that was just him basically being backhandedly racist. I explained that in depth. Because there are differences between jokes and, like, you know, sort of backhanded statements. And someone brought her up, you know, white husband. You know, I'm going to bring up something on a side note. I always notice that about the white liberals, how they always talk about how much they hate white people, and they're like, yay, minorities. And then notice, like, all of them just date white people. Like AOC and stuff like that. I always found that funny. I was like, let's be honest. Either I see two options. You like submissives that you like to, you know, kind of, you know, talk down to, or you don't believe your own bullshit. Oh, and then, of course, there's always that one based comment. To be fair, which I know no one likes to be fair, the speech at the parade is supposed to be a roast, and it's supposed to be funny. Whether or not it's actually funny doesn't mean the pearl clutching needs to happen. So you can always find one based person in there. But yeah, like I said, just interesting what jokes you, I just want to point out, it's interesting what jokes you think are absolutely unacceptable, and which you like to go, it's a joke, bro, get over it. Mm-hmm. Very, very interesting. This is why I've told you guys you might want to deal with some certain very, very reactive, snowflakey, fragile people on your side. Because I already know the ignorants are going to be thinking I'm talking about all white conservatives. I'm not. I'm just talking about the ones that do stuff like this, that can't handle hearing things like this. Which, like I said, I hope is a loud minority. Sort of how the insane batshit progressives are an insane minority.